Hello everybody, welcome to Sunday Racing. Hope all's going well your side as we have a look at the Sunday afternoon meeting and look forward to paying for Sunday's roast. Daryn Burroughs is going to help us do that. Just before he does, here's a reminder about our Twitter account, @Waited2Win's our handle. Also got the Waited to Win number on the screen that you can use. You're more than welcome to send your name and email address to that number. And we're on 4racing.tv as well. Lots of ways to engage. Well, there's an 8-race meet out at Greyville. We'll start in the first, where we do have the favourite Future of Energy trading at around 12 to 10. Ask Daryn Burroughs' opinion if it's good enough to back.
It all depends on his fitness, Clyde. I think this card is very punter friendly. I think we're going to make money, so viewers must tune in. Future of Energy, his last run was in May. He ran behind Cousin, Casey and Gladiatorian in 2 juvenile plates. If anywhere near ready, he should win.
All right, so we'll do our best race time from the guys who work out at On Course to get an answer on whether the horse is ready or not. And perhaps it's not ready, then what?
Then I think he could still run second for the bipod.
It's not a strong field. Eh?
I'm bankering him in the bipod club. Everything hinges on his well-being. If he's fit and well returning from his gelding, he'll be certainly the horse to beat. One for swingers and trifectas, number 7, Red Piano, moderate debut, or to improve from there. So 3 very hard to beat of the race runners.
Okay. Otherwise, watch out for Laugh's horse, Red Piano. Let's have a look at what the guys are recommending here. Race 1, it is bipod time, so let's get those bipods on now. Don't get left behind. And here's Darryl's.
Opening up with 3 bankers, Clyde. Bank of the 3, bank of the 3, bank of the 6, by 1, 2 and 3, 2, 3, 4 and 5, by 2 and 3.
All right, Daryn Burroughs has worked out a bipod as well for us. Daryn?
3 by 2, 3, 4, 10, 11, by 6, by 1, 3, 6, 7, by 4, by 3, 500 Rand 25 times.
Place accumulator time, guys. Let's get the PAs on. Market's got them betting 4 to 1 the field, Daryn, so open.
Open race. I thought Natalia was good enough for the PA. Ran second to Let It Snow last time out. She didn't have the best of luck. And Let It Snow came out to win her very next start in handicap company. So I'm just hoping Natalia can run in the first 3.
All right, so we'll depend on Natalia, your side. Darryl?
I think 3 is very hard to beat. Ideal Gift. She's got the experience. She's got the pace, early pace. She's got the draw. She's got the jockey. A lot is in her favour, Clyde. We saw Broadway Girl come out and win again. Malcolm's Dream come out and frank that form too. So I make her the filly to beat. They improve her in the pack, but I don't think she's capable of winning in her second start. Is number 5, Miss Dora. Comnadu's filly, Clyde. Ran on well on debut. There's a lot of stamina on her dam side, so she's going to love the step up in trip. But I think following her next start, she could just maybe sneak into the back end of quartets tomorrow.
Okay. Well, then that's place accumulator. So without further delay, because it's lunchtime now, let's get the PAs on. You don't want to miss it. What's the story? Place accumulator. We'll start with you, Darryl. Place accumulator as follows. You go for it.
Bank of the 3, Ideal Gift. By bank of 6, by 1, 2 and 3, by 2, 3, 4 and 5, by 2 and 3, by 3, 4 and 7. Bank in the last leg, the best bet of the weekend.
Okay, so confident about the best bet of the weekend. You've let that one out the bag quite early. So number 3, Daryn, best bet of the weekend, Winter Air. Is that right? Later on?
Yes, definitely. There's another one called Sashay Away that can't get beat. 10 by 6, by 3, by 4, by 3, by 3 and 8, by 3. 500 Rand to 250 times.
Pick 6 time, guys. Let's get straight onto the race. This is a maiden plate. It's run over 2,000 meters. A plated race where Adelante, the likes of Such a Cracker, Mythical Tune, Duchess of Gold, American Style, from a best weighted perspective. Betting-wise, Daryn Burroughs, let's talk about the race. Flirty Dancer, whilst not in that column, is top of the boards at 5 to 2.
Yes, Clyde, Flirty Dancer is a banker for me. I can't believe the price. I thought she would open in the region of 14 to 10 because that is the right price. Second on debut behind Broadway Girl. She was staying on very late on. Broadway Girl came out to win the Beach Beauty Mile in her next start. And last time out, the Polly was too quick for her over the mile. She got into the race when the race was over. 2,000 meters going to be ideal. And I think she'll win.
She's only had the 2 runs today, so she wouldn't have had a rating yet, but I would imagine she's higher than a 61, right?
Yeah, Clyde,
So
I think she'll
be
win.
Best weighted.
I think she'll win.
I mean, ratings wise, yeah.
We had our doubts on the poly track last time out. I mean, she was deep in the red, and we said to our viewers, beware. Back on the turf, over further, I think she's going to love the step up in trip. If she settles in running, I expect her to win.
Okay, that's it. No much more said. This is the story. Here's your pick 6. This is what we intend on doing. Here's Darryl's firstly. We'll go through Darryl Maree's pick 6, and then Daryn Burroughs will follow straight after that.
Bank of the 6 by the entire field, by 2, 3, 4, and 5, by 2 and 3 by the field. Bank of the 3, Winter Air, shout that home.
Let's get Darren's up.
Mine's 6 by field, by 3 and 4, by 3, by field, by 3. Affordable perm, I think it's 160 Rand, 400 Rand will give it to you 2.5 times.
On to race 4, handicap, open race. The guys indicated this is one of the more harder races on the card. Whilst we indicated it's a punter-friendly card, this race in particular we're a bit nervous about, or cautious about. Let's talk to Daryn Burroughs about the first leg of the pot. Daryn?
Open race. You know, this horse, Evening Primrose, a very good filly. She ran 3rd behind Rain in Holland in the Oaks. That was 3 runs back. She rested for a couple of months. She's had the 2 comeback runs. Last time out was a Pinnacle against Strong Company. Her 3rd run back, 2.5 kilos off her back. I think she's a runner. I think Blazing Astute's a runner. I also think My Sherry and More should be right there. And then my friend's horse, Warren Texera, Miles Princess.
Yes.
They did give it last time out. They're expecting another decent run with Richard Fourie in the saddle.
Okay, so they are expecting a decent run from Mel's Princess. When Mr. Texera helps us and tells us something, they normally win. Maybe win again, Mel's Princess. But what's your first choice?
The 3, Evening Primrose. Daryn touched on a lot of positivities over there, Clyde.
Who's riding that?
The rest. Donald,
okay, yeah.
Donald, yeah. Back in her handicap. She's decent.
Mm-hmm.
Blazing Astute. How stiff was that last time out, Clyde? The gamble went to miss in the dying strides. I mean, caught close to home. It was heartbreaking.
Unlucky.
If you like her, you have to have respect for Aerial View. Now, she's track and trip suited. She has beaten Blazing Astute, but Blazing Astute's 4 kilograms better off this time. So, tricky events. 1, 2, and 3 are my top 3 in no particular order.
Okay, well, it's an opportunity to get some money out of the jackpots, maybe, when they're this difficult. What are we going to do in the first leg of our first jackpot today out at Hollywood Bets Gravel? Here's a look at it. We'll go with the boys have put this together. And field by, so it's a conservative pot. Field by 2, 3, 4, 5, by 2 and 3, by field. Race 5. Let's get on to that handicap, 1,200. Welcome back to Waiter to Win, guys. On Friday, remember we do this on a Friday. So on Friday, the market had this horse top of the boards, Winter Baron, from the Puller stable at 22 to 10. And then in terms of the others, you can get 7 to 1 and better about the rest on Friday. So they're quite bullish, Winter Baron. What's your view? Daryn Burroughs.
Yes, I did hear about Winter Baron. The stable's very bullish about his chances. He's a good horse. He won his debut in good style, put a line through his second start, and last time out got touched off by Faustino. That was a good effort. In this type of company, he should go close to winning. And I made the danger Strawberry Bear on his good maiden win in his second start.
Yeah, correct. And the form hasn't been too bad because Winter Pearl came from there and won out of the Strawberry Bear line. Darryl?
Yeah, I've watched his replay. I think he might be looking for further in time to come. Strawberry Bear. He seemed a little bit one-paced. He didn't really quicken up. He just grinded away, Clyde. Winter Baron, Daryn touched on, very impressive on debut. Then thrown into the deep end. I mean, Party Time and Pyromaniac are far from slouches. Touched off in his handicap debut. Stronger handling. He does try the bend this time round. He probably is the horse to beat. Watch out for improvement from number 5, Parktown. Go back to his latest win. It was over the course and distance of a higher mark. He's now off a 69. I think he should run into the money.
Much of a race. Doesn't look promising. Let's have a look at what the boys are recommending we do in this particular event. This handicap at the 76 level. Here's a look at it now. Remember, it does race 5 run at 5 to 3 on Sunday. We're going second parts 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are a few in here that can win by 2 and 3 in the second leg by field. And then our best bet on the card at the back. Race number 6. Let's get on to this 1200. Market on Friday had 16 to 10 about sachet away. This is your best bet on the card, Daryn.
Yes, Clyde, this is my best bet on the card. Now, last time out, she moved up strongly, went past Meet at the George, and at the 50-meter mark up into the finish, she pricked her ears and looked at the scenery. So the connections must have been pulling their hair out, and for that reason, they've stuck the blinkers on. Because if she focuses, I think she'll absolutely blow this field away. She's got a lot of ability.
One runner, one winner, magical flight from there. So you happy we can put our heads down, yeah?
Well, I'd like to see her be settled on the way down to the start with the blinkers.
With the blinkers on.
Yes. If that's the case and she settles in running, she'll come home lonely, Clyde. But yeah, you got a 6-year-old mare, right? Racing off our highest merit rating in her career. Meet Me at the George. She just keeps on improving. And obviously, if the blinkers have a negative effect on sachet away, I think Meet Me at the George will be there. So 3 from 2.
1,200 meters?
It has to be in sachet away's favour.
Well, then we'll be with sachet away. Don't worry about Meet at the George if it's not in her favour.
I said Meet Me at the George.
I'm just saying, don't worry about it's 1-1. So if sachet away is not, if the 1,200's in sachet away's favour over Meet at the George.
It is certainly in her favour.
Well, then I think we go with that. Thank you, Daryn Burroughs. Let's put it up. This is the story. Here's the plan. What we're going to do in this particular event is have a strike. What's the situation here? Boundless Bash, we've been for this a few times now as we have a look at this particular event. Wendy Whitehead, Muzieni teaming up, especially for the Rundle family. They're very excited about Boundless Bash's future. I want to chat to Daryn Burroughs about the race in terms of where Boundless Bash fits in here into this whole picture.
Yes, they're sticking him pretty much in the deep end, but he's a horse that's very progressive. He won first time out the maidens. I think he's actually a better turf horse, so that's in his favour. 52 kilos. I think he'll run a big race. And then Newsstream, the evergreen 7-year-old. I was impressed with his last win. They took the blinkers off. He settled beautifully, and Platinum Sky moved past him, and he came back to win. I thought there was a lot of merit into that win. So for me, numbers 3 and 8, but I went the field in the exotics.
Okay, so there are a few. I just want to ask you, Darryl can't, not Darryl, of course Darryl can ride 52, but what's his name? Calvin Habib can't, I would imagine. That's why Moosey's on Boundless Bash, right?
That's
Otherwise,
correct.
Calvin would have got the ride. He wouldn't have taken Oso.
Yeah.
Would he have? No.
You wouldn't have taken
Oso
No, you
Squishy
wouldn't
over.
have taken Oso
No.
Squishy.
So you can't do the weight. That's the only reason. You like Boundless Bash or what else?
Clyde, I don't know what to make
For
of this
Sandy
race.
Rundle, I mean,
Unfortunately for our viewers, we have put up a bet that includes a scratching because the scratching just come to hand. So you can just remove that. I don't know what to make of this race. My first pick has been scratched, Monarchy.
yeah, so
I've
what's
got
your
fields.
choice after that?
I've gotten field in all
So
exotics.
you're looking for a result.
Yeah, I don't know, Clyde. A horse like
All right.
Fight Song, he's got a big weight. But if he switches off in running, he does
You
possess
sound unsure.
a turn of foot. Boundless Bash is improving. 52, probably going to go handy. He's going to be the one that they have to
I
overall.
like this horse's turn of foot, Boundless Bash.
Well,
Very much.
this is the horse that
Yes, I
pulled
remember.
off
Yes, I remember. Kept us going for 2 months. All right, let's have a look at what we're doing here in this particular race now. This is our plan with regards to race number 7 from the boys, and we're taking some big trifectas here. 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8. But it'll be no surprise for me to see Sandy Rundle leading this horse into the winner's enclosure, Boundless Bash. 8th and final. I hope it's been going well for you guys. If not, perhaps there's an opportunity to get some money here. It's over 1,600 meters as handicap. And Market's got this horse Winter Air top of the boards at 3-1, number 3. Teichmann, number 8, is the second choice at 33-10. And 11, Cesara, is at 6-1. 7-1 about the 4 guessed for the best. and then you can get 8-1 and better about the rest. Daryn, the last race we've been saying this is our best bet on the card, but friendly in the market on the Friday. How come?
Very friendly. It's still early days. We're recording on Friday. This horse, Winter Air, is by far the best horse in the race. He comes in here well handicapped. He's having his peak run, third run after the gelding. That second in his penultimate start, I thought unlucky. He was gaining hand over fist the final bit. And last time out from a deep draw, tucked in towards the back of the field, and he was making progress. He's having his peak run. I think he'll win.
Okay, he'll win. You say?
He'll win.
He'll win. All right.
Clyde for 70, now over a mile. I think he's going to love the step up in trip. I think he's much better than a 70, and I expect him to win. And he is worth a strike at 3-1, Clyde.
What's his turf form like? He won on the turf.
He's won on the turf.
Clyde beat Senor Young.
But I think he's going to shorten off the board. So maybe for quartets, people like to take a quartet in the last race on the card. Number 5, Majestic Power. Have a look at his rating. 72 to a 56. A set of blinkers go on. Maybe float him in the back end of the quartet, like for 3rd and 4th. But have a strike at 3-1 on Winter Air.
Yeah. Have a strike before Jean Hardy has a strike. The Maree, he's based in Mauritius. Mauritian money starts coming in, and there's no, you can't get on. There's no chance. So he's got a share in Winter Air, and the boys are big on this. This is our play of the day. We're hoping it wins the last on Sunday. Otherwise, Monday morning, we're going to come crawling in again and have to start all over again. Hopefully, that won't be the case. Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate your time watching Waiter to Win. All of you guys, thank you. This is from our fan, Shannon. She's one of our fans on Waiter to Win. She sent this in because Daryn and Daryn and Darryl tipped the pick 6 again. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Send in as much as you can. The only way we can somehow give back is by giving winners at the end of the day. We will reciprocate that way. But this way, from your side, fantastic. Although the doctor said can't do this anymore. It's enough. Can't do these anymore.
I'll live.
Thanks for watching to the whole team supporting Waiter to Win with Sani, Dylan, Shannon's one of the ladies, Uraj, Wayne, you know them, Cameron, all of them, Nao, Dominique. There's a whole lot of people that make Waiter to Win work. Cheers, everybody.